Frank, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forward. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Giannis. Wants to get it to Turner. And that one is good.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Curry passes to Page. In the corner, it's Hield. Good in the assist goes to MP.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Kuzma trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Hield outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
Pass to Turner. And the rejection by MP. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Latrey. They grabbed their own miss. And yes, it's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 27 points last game. Yep, it counts. Turner's got his second best of the game.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Pass to Podziemski. Trains it from beyond the arc.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he's in.
The drive Giannis just did. His stride and his sprint make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And if you look at what he's done over the last 3 years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder and all-time great breaking new ground.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now Curry. Following the 3-point attempt by Miles Turner, and the Warriors miss again. Outside Anthony. Down low. Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That is some tough defense there. This is the best finishers in our game.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Launches it. Out to Anthony. From the arc. And the rejection by MP. Outside Curry. Off target from outside.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
To the inside. Kick out to Giannis. Back to Anthony. Pass to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Curry. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his
the ball. Defended by Martin. Page with the rebound.
Hey, there's nothing more embarrassing than missing a dunk, but even more so when it's a solo effort.
Throws it from outside. Hield's got 9.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Pops one in from the wing. He's got 6.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Page with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. Loads it up for Giannis. Butler with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Shot up 2 there. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Shots good by Turner.
Well, and the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Right at the free throw line, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Trent. Still scoreless. Poked away. Hield attack. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. Outside, Butler. Pass to Page. On the wing, Hield. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to find ways to score.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Giannis passes to Turner. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than the best of their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's Page. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by MP.
Tell you what, Nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Outside Turner. Takes it from 10. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by MP. Giannis is screen on Cook. Three-pointer, a costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls. Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Green is checked in for Buck. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. It's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
And the great know they've got enough opening to go for 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And both free throws good for MP.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Antetokounmpo takes to Trent. Offline with his 3rd. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Knicks. Healed with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Kevin?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
MP with the hustle and finish, doing work on the board.
Pass to Turner. Dropped the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Turner with a screen on heel. 11 feet away. And good. Got the field bounce off the right side of the rim. Power rankings. Look at the Kings. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
I think for the Warriors, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Number 3, and that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Warriors leading by 13. Here's MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Kuzma penetrating. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior, and their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Buddy Hield. It's good by Turner.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. And showing some toughness there. On the way up.
successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
6-second difference between the shot and game time. A wide open look here for Anthony. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
1 second left, and short game from Miles Turner in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half.
To take a lot out of him.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Backcourt there will be Curry and Podziemski. Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Page in at the 5 down low. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Turner.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Now, here's MP. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 18 points.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
Here's Turner. The drive, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way of the NBA game at this point.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry. I mean, he has rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Giannis, and the rejection by MP. Healed the pass to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Out to Anthony. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. 6 on the shot clock. 2 and the run. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working.
Timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. On defense, the Warriors. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Back to Anthony. Three-pointer. It's hard in by MP. Page has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Turner following the basket by MP. Back to Turner. Good defense by MP.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Here's Anthony. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Trent. Outside Turner. And the rejection by MP. And they get it back. 2 on the clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so it looks like the Warriors 4th.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. And good that time.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Curry, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2020. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Anthony in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Good on the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And this is why many are excited about Kuminga's upside. JK has the potential to be a consistently dominant scorer.
And here's Anthony from the arc.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Gotta contest him, people out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. There's the lob, and here's the
Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
pass to Santos. He gets that one. Santos has got his first bucket in this one. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Kuminga heading to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Kuminga's got 16 here in the second half. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
And so Milwaukee, again, turning it over. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Seth Curry comes in for Shea Pilgrim. A 3 from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. Page has got 39.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
I tell you what, what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Outside Anthony. Back to Giannis. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rules. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Turner. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
A 3 from MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
MP showing you have to stay connected the moment he crosses half court.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State.
Trace Jackson Davis.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Kuzma kicks to Trent. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their own at one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, contributions all over the place.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. And to the Kumbo, shots good.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Giannis outside. Now let's send it over to Dom.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate you.